Do we have sound? I think we do. Oh, yay, we have sound. That's so good. How's everybody doing today? I'm exhausted. I just painted 6 small paintings to put up on the store today since today's launch day. Launch day. Here, I'm going to add that into the description. Launch day. And then I will put here the website. And if you stick around, I'll tell you what the promo code is. So these are the things that I painted that I'm going to put up on the store as soon as we're off here, or maybe I'll do it while we're on here. I don't know. So that was the pink one. This is the yellow one. This is the gray one. This is the deep gold, which is weird because for some reason the deep gold is lighter than the light gold. And then finally, silver. So yeah, I recorded a video of making these, telling you about the smear, the blow, and how my blood is in the ink. So yeah, you could get your own matte wall DNA filled painting in just a little while, man. Oh. But yeah, so those of you watching this video are going to get 40% off on my store this weekend on everything, chapbooks, paintings. Hello, Mindy. How are you doing? How was your weekend? And if you're in the crew, you get 50% off. But that's a whole other thing. But yeah, I have paint all over my hand. Goldfinger. But yeah, had a pretty productive day yesterday. Had some sales, and then I'll save the good news for a little bit. I don't want to have to say it again every 5 minutes, but I'm looking because there's something I wanted to show you guys. Might be over there. Maybe I will turn this whole thing in a second here so I could see stuff. Yeah, I think I might have to go over here so I could show you guys some paintings. But anyhow, I'll just say it. I got for crew members, like members of the channel, you guys heard me talk about this earlier in the week, but I submitted 3 of my black sand paintings to an abstract art show. And on the thing, they said they're like, you could submit 3, but we're only going to take 1. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I sent black sand 1, 2, and 3 because they're the only ones that fit the size requirements. The other ones are too big. And I got an email yesterday saying that they accepted 2 and 3. So they accepted 2 of my paintings, even though they said if they did accept any, they would only accept 1. So I'm thrilled. So it's back in LA. So I have to wire the canvases and take them back to Nikki Jim and Thomas. What's up? Um, I need to take the paintings to the show. So, and they only take 20% commission, which is awesome. Most things like that take more. But yeah, so, and the show starts July 5th and will run through, I believe, the 27th. I believe the 27th. So yeah, so that's pretty awesome. Like I was like hoping maybe one of them would get in, but like I had no idea. Like I never thought that they would take two. So that's really cool. So I have to wire those up today and take them down there tomorrow because Monday's the last day to bring your work in. And I'm not 100% on how they do it, but like there's a part of me that thinks um, the sooner you get there, the better space you get in the place. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but but yeah. So I have to go back to the valley. So that's a good 5 hour round trip drive, but it's all good. And then go back out there for the opening night thing, and then go back out there to pick the stuff up. Unless they sell. If they sell, I guess I don't have to pick up shit and they just send me a check. So that's cool. But yeah, so that was really exciting. Like I was so over the moon last night that I wanted to do a bunch of painting last night, and then the night got away from me and wasn't able to. So I ended up doing some painting today. So that was cool. And again, I painted these pretty little things. And the video for that I'll put up later today, probably. So, yeah. And for those of you, I guess I could start giving out the promo code now for the 40% off everything on my store. So I guess I'll just type it in the chat. I think that's what it is. Let me just make sure that's what it is before I give you guys some bum crap. Yeah. So it is M Wart 40. Or MW Art 40. So you could use that code at checkout at mattwallart.com and get 40% off of everything in the store. So go take a gander. These will be up later today, like because I just finished doing them and making the video for them. So fun little pretty things. And then there's a couple bigger ones too. But so much of my art I had up was kind of big. I think like the 12 by 12 canvases are the smallest things I have. So I'm like, I should have some smaller things. So that was fun. I got to get dirty and get painting, which because of everything that's been going on the last, I don't know, couple months, I haven't really had time to sit down and get cranking on anything. I did that. It's up on the store, but the Joshua Tree at Dusk painting, that's a 12 by 12 canvas. But I did that like when I first got here, not here, but at the last place I was at. But other than that, I haven't done anything. So, I mean, I guess I've done some of the writing stuff. Oh no, I got a knot in my hair. The putting the book together, which is next month's problem. We don't need to worry about that this month. That is a next month thing for sure. But yeah, it's good to see Thomas. Like I love when I get to hang out with Thomas. Thomas used to come around a lot, and then just because of our schedules, like I didn't see him as much. But Thomas is old school. But anyway, so the sales going okay. Um, I'm actually just thrilled that the store is functioning. I got the site functioning. I would like to do more of the blogging and stuff like that on there. So, hopefully that's something that I could get going um, soon. I just want to like use more of the site. Like, what would you guys like to see on the site? I'll try to come around more often if I can. Awesome, dude. Um, like, yeah, what would you guys like to see more of? Like, if you're like going, oh, Matt has a website. Like, do you want me to like post poems? Do you want me to post like just like what I did that day in creating stuff? Because I could do that, like just use it as almost like a journal. Um, that could be fun and overwhelming at the same time. But I guess I could show you guys the paintings that got accepted to that show. That would be kind of cool. I could do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let me flip this bad mother around. Um, but yeah, okay. Do I have juice on this thing? I'm gonna unplug it and see what happens. But I can't believe I got into that show. Like I mean, I could believe I got in it. I can't believe they took two. And it's funny too because the pictures I sent were not good. It was like pictures I took the night I was painting them, and I'm like, ugh. Like, but I couldn't find any like good pictures I had of them. And so they're all really dark. And the black sand one, that's the one that's basically like a black square. Like it like because I don't know if it's because it's flat matte paint, but it just like absorbs light. And so it's just like there's just this like square void. It doesn't look like anything. So you have multiple interests, so put on whatever you feel creative for. That's a good point. Because I'm eventually going to be doing a Substack um, where I do like a podcast that's more like the I Hate Matt Wall podcast, but more conversational with people from all walks of creativity. Like, I'm not going to pigeonhole myself in anything. Um, but yeah, but it's just like that's just another thing I have to put together. So let me see here. Oh yeah, that got dark. How much juice do I have on here? Oh, okay. We should be okay. So let me spin you around. Okay, here's the box of 12 by 12s. Okay. So this guy here, this is Black Sand 2. This is one of the ones they took. And there's all sorts of stuff in there. And again, this is sand and seawater and other just like organic materials that I mixed in with a paint and like built the paint up with all the stuff in it, with the seawater and the sand. And then like was adding sand on top of it. And like when you touch just like the paint, it's like so textured. But yeah, so this is black sand too. And then let me get this guy here. And then this is black sand 3. And there's a little bit of stuff I want to just touch up before I take it in. I mean, I guess I could hold it like this so you could see more of the texture on it. Yeah. So, and I love that, like when it gets all grainy on the actual black parts, like the dark black parts. Oh, I love that. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. So, I might actually, I'm not 100%, but I think I might put, yeah, there's one thing I want to touch up on this guy, but I'm thinking I might want to put 1, 4, and 5 up on the store right now. Let's see, where are my paintings at? There we go. We'll just do that. 1, 4, and 5 up on the store. Just to have them up there, or submit them. I don't know. I'll check my submission email thing that I get that has like every week, like who's accepting submissions and stuff. But like as they go, they have more and more debris from the fires in them. And the one I was going to do next, I was going to do a 6 foot by 6 foot piece. But going from a, what would that be? Is it 38 by 46 size that the number 5 is, to go to like 72 by 72? That might be too big of a jump. So maybe I should do a 6 and a 7. Like do like a, I don't know, maybe more of a landscape, because I tend to do a lot of my paintings portrait mode instead of landscape mode. Listen to me using phone terminology. But maybe like a, not like a super thin piece, but like maybe like a, how many inches are in 5 feet? I guess that would be 60. So maybe like 20 by 60. That'd be kind of cool. And do, oh, Thomas takes care of it. They look like islands from an aerial view. I think so too. Like when I first started doing them, because like where's one? Here, let me show you one real quick. Like when I did this one, I was just doing like the sand in the sand and just like trying to get just like a really solid black. And the more and more I did to it, the more and more the texture started holding parts. And losing other parts, if you can see what I'm saying. Um, so like I lost the idea of just like a flat black bumpy surface. But I got little shells in here, but everything's painted over. So then when I did the second one, which I showed you a second ago, and mixed the sand and the paint, but then put sand on top of the paint, that's and like mixing that in, that's when I was like, ooh, like that's kind of cool. I'm gonna kind of run with that. But yeah, they look like, especially this one. I like this one a lot too. Like it totally looks like aerial island shots, you know. But like I thought, like I'm like, oh, they look like little sandbars and shit. Um, but yeah, so anyway, it doesn't matter. But yeah, so maybe I'll do a 20 by 60 and then do a 72 by 72. That sounds like a good idea. And then the black sand ones will be like that. I want to do something kind of like this that's more like Joshua Tree centric, like color wise. So like your like typical desert colors, you know, like a lot of like beige and I don't know, like seafoam green and pink. Like what colors are the desert colors? I don't even know the answers to these questions. But yeah, so just doing my thing, guys. Um selling stuff and writing stuff and painting stuff. I'm trying to find a spot in town to have like a studio slash gallery because I would love to be able to have a place where I could work that I'm not worried about messing the place up, and a place where I could have like organic people come in, you know, where like people like walk in and like discover the place. And then there's a couple artists that I really, really like that I would like to do like shows with and like have some of their stuff there too. So I don't know. I'm just thinking, I'm trying to put stuff together. It seems a lot of the galleries around here that I've seen are not like they're kind of focused more on prints than they are on like fine art originals and shit like that. So it would be nice to do something like that, especially since I would say 80% of the people that are here every weekend are from LA. So it's like might as well cater to the LA crowd. But yeah, that's what's going on. I still didn't put up the rest of the Mad World um, paper paintings. There's not a lot. There's probably like 5 or 6 that I haven't put up yet. So I'll put those up and I'll put these guys up. So again, at mattwallart.com, the promo code is MWART40, all caps, to get your discount that will never ever happen again because I'm never doing a sale again. This has been very stressful and I don't know. People frown upon sales, which I get now. I didn't understand that for a long time. I understand it more with like when I'm putting out my chapbooks and stuff like that makes sense. But when you're dealing with original pieces, I understand now why doing a sale is bad because then you're letting people know who've previously purchased things that you're devaluing your own work. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Because a lot of people buy art for the investment. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I cannot do that anymore. Um, but yeah. So that's what's going on. Do you guys have anything you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about, guys? What do you want to talk about? I can maybe pop back later today. I have some friends coming to see me today, which is nice. Friends are fun. Um, so that'll be good. Excited about that. Yeah. What is happening here? What is that? Maybe I'll paint some more. I have everything set up. It's very warm. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll have another cup of coffee. Put the things up on the store. So I need to take pictures of these things and get them up right away. Put the rest of the Mad World stuff up. So that's like what, like a half hour of work. Maybe send a email out. I'll send an email out. We'll do that. Yeah. There you go. Bob's your uncle. We got this. Are you settled into your new place? Yes and no. I'm settled as far as like me living here and me bumbling around in the morning, me going to bed, doing all that stuff. I know what things I need to turn out and what things I need to lock before I lay down. But as far as like working goes, I have not found that. I haven't found that yet. Like this place is very inspiring, but it's almost like living in a Twilight Zone episode because this place is super inspiring. But I also don't want to like mess up anything. So it's like, I'm like, oh, where can I go? Where can I like make a mess and get dirty? And yeah, so that's been really challenging, which again is another reason why I'm looking at getting a spot in town, like on the strip right there. People don't know many things. Like you call and ask people questions and they don't know who to talk to. And they're probably also worried because of how many people from outside of Joshua Tree are moving into Joshua Tree and like having businesses and doing stuff like that. So I get it. I just want to do something cool for a few months. Like, calm the fuck down, everybody. Like, I'm not going to put none of you fuckers out of work. I'm just trying to have some fun. Make art, do some cool shit. It's very simple. It's very simple. So that would be really cool if I could find a place. There was one place that's in a kind of cool little shop area, which would be nice. And then there's like a couple other galleries that I found that are closed. Like there's nothing going on in them. And I can't figure out who to contact to find out if I could even just like rent space in there since they're not even using it. Like, can I just, rent it out for 3 months and like get some work done and put on a show or two? Like, the fuck? But yeah, I don't know. That's what's going on. But yeah, are you settled into your new place? You moved within the last, however. How are you doing there? Nikki's going to be moving. Everybody's in some kind of, what do you call it? Flux is what we'll say. How much juice do I got on here? So, we're still fine. We're still fine. So yeah, so I'll probably get another cup of coffee in me and start cranking this shit out. But yes, if you're watching this weekend, which is the 28th and the 29th, if you go to mattwallart.com and use promo code MWART40, you get 40% off all my art, all my chapbooks, limited edition, the whole thing. And the artwork is all one of one. So they're individual. Yes, I am for the most part. Good, man. Good. And that's cool. Everybody is doing okay. And for the people that aren't doing okay, our thoughts are with them and we want them to be doing better and are thinking good thoughts for them. But yeah, these things came out pretty cool. I didn't mean for them to come out looking like eyes with like eyelashes and eyeshadow, but they did. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of a interesting little thing that ended up doing. So I guess I'll tell you guys. So I did a smear with the color, and then I did the blow with the black ink. And then this ink here is a different color black. And it's the ink that I used for when I was giving myself tattoos, and I would just like dip the needle in the bottle of ink. So the circles on all these paintings have like my blood in it. So if you're into weird, creepy shit like that, there you go. I don't know which one. This one, she looks mad. She's angry. She's a very, very angry girl. There's that one, and that one has the drip going through it. I think I like this one best. I think this is my favorite. I think everything just like worked right with that one. And that probably looks more like eyelash than the other ones. Possibly. But anyway, thank you. But yeah, so have some blood, guys. It does. Yeah, I used to do a lot of things kind of like that with kind of sun, like trying to mimic that look kind of thing. And I don't know. I guess I'll probably be doing it more since it's summer and it's going to be hot as fuck. And the only thing on my mind is going to be how hot it is outside. So I'm sure I'll have more of those. But yeah, there's a bunch that are like, it's hot, like many suns, burning hill, hot day, hot asphalt, sunset. Like there's so many paintings of mine that are like that. But yeah, this came out cool. That was like a fun little thing. And it was good to do something here since I haven't really. So yeah, so that was kind of cool. Yeah, so those will be up today. I really like that one though. Maybe I'll hang on to that one. I don't know. This one's really cool. I really like it. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I have not had a lot of sleep and I'm rambling about nothing. So I apologize. If I get enough caffeine in me later, I'll come back and give you guys an update on how the sale is going and all that other stuff. But honestly, I'm just so stoked I got those pieces in that show. So that'll be a whole other thing, because that's one of those things that's good for your resume. You put it on your resume and then other places will want you to do stuff and all that other shit. So and then especially if my pieces sell at the show, then that is like proof of concept to other galleries and stuff like that. So so yeah, that's just how that shit works, and I'm excited. Yeah. My God, look at my hand. It's such a mess. All right, guys. Hugs and kisses. Get over to the store if you can for those of you watching in the future and stuff. Um, but yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a good rest of the day, okay?